So we're about 35 k's in, just coming into Lake Marengarup, I think. So that's a tenth of the way. Not feeling too bad, very pretty. Running a little group with Veronica, Darlene and Glenn. Just one burst bladder so far. G'day. So about 42 k's in. I think I'm just coming into the second aid station, which is East Chesapeake Road. All going all right, about just after 12. Only problem is my bladder split at like 5 k's, so I'm a bit thirsty. Surviving, but got a spare bladder at the next aid station, so that's cool. So just coming up to my first marathon. Only another 7.5 to go, which sounds a bit daunting at the moment, but keep chipping away. So we're just coming into probably 2 k's from Dog Road. It's about 20 past 2. Nice and warm, not too hot. Some crazy grass trees here. Got someone behind, I think it's Raquel. She's cruising along, trying to rehydrate for the last 10 k's. I was dry as bark when I got into the last place. Slowly coming good though. Other than that, I feel great. So just running into Dog Rock now. No, not Dog Rock, Dog Road. So we'll film everyone filming me. Just saw Kevin heading off with Adam. Thank you.
Well done, Andy.
Thank you. Another old Australian aid station. Okay, it's just gone 5 o'clock. A couple of k's out of Pingerup aid station. Climbing up a beautiful, God knows where we are, spot up into the forest off the sandplain. Feeling good. Hydrated again now. 72 k's in, so for what it's worth, that's about 1/5 of the way. Certainly not 1/5 of the time we're going to be doing it though. Just caught up with Raquel, Darlene and Glenn. Oh, and Nikki Waters. They're just behind me. Probably see them at this aid station. Yeah, going to be a beautiful evening. Moon's out. It's cooled off. Stunning. So we're at, what are we at? 75 k's, just out of Pingerup aid station with beautiful Simone Heath. Fed me with cheese toasties and jelly. Now we're going through the Pingerup plains, which I'm very glad isn't 40 degrees, it's more like 20 degrees. 6 o'clock in the evening. Going to be a beautiful night under the moon. There's a mob of people behind me. Got Glenn, Sarah Niven, Raquel Ray, Nicola and Darlene. So we're all basically bunched in a couple of k's. And this place is stunning. see you at sunset. So, probably the closest I'm going to get to a sunset. Too many bloody trees, which are very beautiful. Said that again, didn't I? Bit of banks here through here, a few grass trees and some swampy looking bits, probably full of snakes. Last few bits of sun, there you go. That's a look, isn't it? I think I'm on the right track. About 80 k's in, about another 10 k's to the luxury aid station. There's the bib, and there's the nutter. Quick update, proper sunset now. It's almost on 7 o'clock. There's the sun just about to dip. Just going across another one of these marshes for these little red things. So, been going 12 hours. Pretty much done spot on 80 k's, which is way quicker than I anticipated, but feeling good, so fuck it. Yeah, about 9 k's to Broke Inlet, where someone's going to give me a foot bath and generally pamper me. So maybe catch up then. Good first 12 hours, love it. Right, where are we? Just coming into Broke Inlet aid station. Must be very close, not sure where it is. But it's in the woods on a road. We're at about 91 kilometres. About 8:30, I think. So, making good time. No niggles, feeling good. Wide awake, which is good. Hopefully I'll get through Walpole without sleep, that'll be good. Get there by the morning. But we'll see ya. Check in at Mandalay. Thank you. Right. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. Just coming into Mandalay Beach. Just been across the track to Banksia Camp, so I can't be far now. I can hear the sea. Well, I could hear the sea fucking 10 miles ago. Bit of a crappy section. A lot of sand. Pretty overgrown. Wouldn't have liked to have done it in October. Just went past Kev, Adam and Veronica. They're just behind me. They're going to have a sleep, 3-hour sleep, I think. I think I'm going to have a sleep as well. Maybe not quite as long, but just to recharge my batteries a bit for Mount Clare and all the sand dunes before that. So, yep, feeling pretty good. No big dramas, no niggles. Sand is nice. Nice soft sand, love it. Right, 5:30 in the morning. Somewhere between Mandalay Beach and Mount Clare. Fortunately closer to Mount Clare, because without doubt that lovely piece of track was definitely the worst bit so far. But yeah, only have to do it on the way back now, which we'll laugh. At least we'll have more company. Met Raquel on the way. She'd somehow turned around and was going the wrong way, which was, yeah, that was a laugh. But anyway, we're about 126 k's in. About another 5-6 k's to Mount Clare. Up a bit of a hill, obviously. But yeah, don't feel too bad. Tiny sore knee, but you know, that happens. Pretty nice around here. So yeah, I'll just get a picture of the beautiful sky. Look at that. So yeah, I'll give you an update somewhere near to Mount Clare. Should be nice daylight by then. Cheers. Morning. So, just came up Mount Clare, which is a very big hill for something that's only 140 metres high. But yep, just got to go down it now. Bit hungry. Looking forward to bacon sarnie here or something. Tingle trees look pretty, but you know what it's like at 7 in the morning. So, been going 24 hours, probably been moving for about 21. 133, 134 k's in. Looking forward to a stroll down to Walpole in a minute. Have a nice shower, have a reset. And I think Pip will be pacing me, so a bit of company. Bit of a distraction. Yeah, see you in Walpole. Bit of tourism. Just coming into Walpole Inlet. Very pretty. Nice to have a swim, wouldn't it? Let me talk to the little electronic box. So my knee niggle has become a little bit more than a niggle, in that I can't really run on it at the moment without it fucking hurting quite a lot. But I can still walk, and I can still walk at like 5.5 kilometres an hour, which is ample to get me home. So just hope it doesn't get any worse. I'm going to try to catch up with Susan, see if she can strap something, even if it's just a placebo effect. Yeah, bit of a pisser, because I actually feel able to run. It just hurts way more to run than it does to walk, so there's no point aggravating it. Old war wound, feral pig, 2000 and whenever it was, 20. Not as bad though, still go up hills, a little bit twingy on the downs, fine on the flat. Right, into Walpole, nice shower, bit of food, bit of a reset, clean clothes, and head on to Tingles. Try to get to the halfway point this afternoon, this evening, then it's all down, then it's all back again, isn't it? Alright, just giving you a little bit of piggy action. It's going to be a warm one today, so just making sure I don't fry myself. My knee issue hasn't got any better. I can still walk at a fair lick, so no drama really. It's just a pain in the arse, I can't run very easily. Hopefully, or possibly Susan or one of the medics can do something to alleviate it. If not, it's a long walk home. Right, see you after Walpole. Tingling. So it's worth the pain for this. I now have the wonderful Pacer Juliet, keeping me honest up through the tingle trees, and I'd really like to be swimming out there, or probably drowning. So what are we, about 4 k's, 3 k's tingle?
3.5.
3.5 to tingle. It's warming up. We've just passed Sergio in the lead. On his way back, he has Michael behind him somewhere. So go Sergio, go Michael. So just coming into Tingle Tree, giant Tingle Tree. Might try to have a snooze here, just reset. Knees surviving. definitely feeling a bit tired, no sleep yet, and we're, what is it, about lunchtime? Yeah, so we're, whatever that is, 29 hours in. 12 o'clock, about 150 something kilometres, which is plenty. I haven't seen Mr. Hooker yet, so I don't know if he's at the aid station. I know Sergio said he was having stomach problems, but he was right up behind him apparently, but we haven't seen him, so Sergio's probably got at least a 10k lead on Michael. That's the end of this race update. How you going? We're bouncing videos.
I do. Hello.
How's Michael going?
Yeah.
Oh, you come good. Get some water in you.
Some acid and some recovery protein.
Another update. So we are about 2 kilometres from Treetop Walk. We're finally going to have a proper sleep. I've been going 34 hours with no sleep. I'm halfway and I'm buggered. So gonna have a little recharge. Seen about 5 or 6 people heading the other way. Sergio's in the lead. Michael Hooker's about at least an hour behind him with dodgy guts at the moment. Hopefully he comes good. The 2 Bosvelds are flying. Shireen looks fit as a fiddle, bouncing along with Tim. Big Kev's just ahead of me. I think Veronica's ahead of me. And I think Sarah Niven's ahead of me. So I think there's 3 people at the aid station eating Mel's delights. Yeah, we'll see if I can upload this. So you 100 milers are going to have fun. I just got to do another 100 miler now, but I've got a better cut off. Right, over and out. Halfway. Certainly feels like a long way. Who's that ugly bugger?
Coffee van, look at that.
Hello. Oh, not so bad.
Hey, Eddie, how are you?
You're not bad.
Good on you, mate.
Need a kip. Definitely need a kip.
Oh, well done, guys.
Crew! Yay! Back again. So we are about 1.5 k's from Tingletree. It's about, what is it, about 11:30. Bit of a grind out to Treetop and back. Not too bad, but downhills are a bit sus with the dodgy knee, but apart from that, we're making reasonable time. Saw a few people coming in along the way, so I think we passed Hoppy and Raquel, who were just coming into Treetop when we left. We saw Marty, he was in good spirits, and I think Chris and Amy with Superstar Eve. So gonna have another little reset here, maybe 3/4 an hour kip, do a few little hot spots, get a bit of lovely soup and bits and bobs, and then cruise out into Walpole for a bit of a proper kip and shower, reset, and then go and do my favourite section between Mount Clare and Mandalay in the daylight. So next update with the beautiful Kaesler man. So this is my view coming into Walpole. Just passed through Coal Mine Creek. Not feeling too bad. He hasn't got any better, but it hasn't got any worse. Got a good company of Pip.
Going well.
I think Shaun finally gets to run now, but I'm gonna keep him in suspense by having a quick kip, I think, at Walpole. This is the last cut-off that makes any, well, not that cut-off matters, but it matters for some people, doesn't matter, hopefully for us. So I think there's a 1 or 2 o'clock cut-off here. We'll be leaving probably at 6 or 6:30. Then we got the fun of Mount Clare and Mandalay dunes, which I reckon is going to be the hardest bit, and then pretty much after a few dunes out of Mandalay and a bit of granite, pretty much flat really. So we should just be able to walk that out and hopefully finish sometime on Saturday. That's the plan, barring disaster. Just went past Raquel. She's going okay, a little bit sore, but she's going to have a good rest here. Hot shower will probably fix her up. And as far as we know, Sergio's probably about to finish. Just hope Michael's come good and keeping him honest. Okay, over and out. Morning. Just literally coming into Mount Clare. Feel pretty good. Got a new pacer. Just come in with Glenn and Darlene. Just going to chill out here a bit and then go and enjoy the dunes on the way to Mandalay. It is, what time is it? About 8:30? Yep. 8:30. 216 kilometres. Bit muggy, not bad though. Love it. Very good sandwiches here. Happy lunchtime. So we're about 6 k's out of Mandalay Beach, and it's looking pretty good here. It's a lot nicer than in the night. You actually get a sense of movement when it's daytime. So get a view, and yeah, it's the hills aren't too bad. Knees a bit better as well because took a couple of Panadol, so making good time really. Pretty warm, but a nice breeze. Yeah, we'll do another little bit on the beach, I'd say. Shaun's been an excellent pacer. Trying to keep up with him. Good afternoon. Straighten me out. So we're literally about to come down onto Mandalay Beach. The scenery is absolutely stunning. We're a little bit dry, a little bit burnt. Got probably half a ton of sand in our shoes. Doesn't matter. Got a little beach to go along. I think we found a little swampy lake just along here. We'll probably go have a dip in. Yeah, feeling good. Feeling very good. Hopefully gets broke inlet this evening, probably just after dark. Glenn and Darlene is probably about I don't know, 20 minutes ahead of us. And Sarah Niven's probably about 20 minutes behind us. That's pretty much all we know. Yeah, all good. We shall name this Andy's Oasis. Just need to find a way down to it where there's no snakes. Look at that, that's lovely, that. Go on, Shaun. Have a dip. Nice. Here, make my hat wet. Brilliant. Love it. Hello. Welcome to Andy's window into ultra running, or walking, or hiking. We're about 5k's out of Broke Inlet. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. Friday night. Done 254 kilometres. Adam has just come past us. He's probably about 15 minutes ahead of us. Running really well, moving brilliantly. Watch out, Kev. Got Darlene and Glenn probably about 5 minutes behind us. The highs and lows. When I came out of Mandalay like a turbo, running up the hills, jogging down the hills, no knee pain whatsoever.
Nearly lost your pacer.
Yeah, almost left the pacer behind, but she put on the boosters as well. Now 5k's to go into Broke Inlet. I'm fucked again. Everything hurts. Knee doesn't hurt actually. Feet hurt. Feet are taking the pain from my knee. So yeah, obviously my knee decided that it was not worth complaining anymore, and has transferred its complaints to another department, which are just holding a meeting at the moment and deciding where to hurt more next. I'm just holding this video conference to try to get back onto an up and cheer myself up and jog into Broke Inlet for a cold pie we didn't buy. But sorry, I didn't mean that. But no, it's all good. It's oh, you're sorry. Whiplash. Yeah, it's all good.
Snake cycle.
I saw the biggest fucking snake I've ever seen in my whole life, I think. Certainly the closest biggest snake. Very big dugite, very fast dugite, luckily ahead of me and scared of me. But Christ, yeah, it woke me up. First danger noodle, and it definitely got a gold star. So I'll see if I can post this monologue when I get to 4G at Broke Inlet. If not, I can probably tell you all when I'm drunk in Northcliffe tomorrow. So the race is now to try to beat the 100 milers to the finish. That's our challenge. Don't know. We've been mulling it over. We don't know if it's possible. Don't really care, but it'll be great to see a few come past. All right, over and out. Right. Happy Saturdays. Not sure if I'll be happy on Monday, but me and Trevor, about 1.5 kilometres from Pingerup Road. On the return leg, Delirious 200. Feeling okay. It's about midnight. What have we done? 275 kilometres. Don't ask me so how many days, weeks or hours that is moving, but it's significant. We're going across the Piringarup Plains, or whatever Mr. Kaesler called them. Far preferable to do it when it's 15 degrees with a half moon, clear skies, no, not a breath of wind, a couple of frogs. Where are people relative to us? I mean, there's obviously a fair few people finished, and there's also a lot of people just started a pretty fucking significant adventure. To be honest, I don't think the 100 miler is going to be much easier than the 200 miler. Certainly a lot more stress to finish. So Glenn and Darlene are ahead of us, looking good. Not sure if they're stopping here for a rest. Sarah Niven is ahead of us, as is Adam. At Broke Inlet, just before we left, Paul Hopwood, Chris Gurdy and Raquel turned up. I think they're all going to have a bit of a break and a reset. They're all looking reasonably comfortable, just, you know, bit of wear and tear. Yeah, we're sort of starting to make tentative plans on what day we're going to finish. I think we're pretty happy we can finish sometime Saturday evening. Hoping there'll be some beer left. Yeah, been making a reasonable pace on this ground. Heard a rumour there's going to be people doing the 100 miler in like 20 hours, so that's going to be fun watching those guys steam past. Yeah, it's okay. We will speak again somewhere near Dog Road, hopefully with the sun coming up. I'm probably going to have an hour's kip here. No point killing myself, and it seems like a good time to have a sleep. It's a bit noisy back at Broke Road, so no one's fault, just shit happens. Okay. Morning. Saturday morning, just about. Sun must be up in about 20 minutes. It's half past 5. Done about 290 kilometres. Feeling pretty bloody good. Just able to sort of compact the whole fucking what I've got to do now into less than a day, which is a huge release. Don't have to worry about living in the moment now. Be happy to live at the bar. And yeah, the last stint from Piringarup Road, where I polluted one of Emma's swags. I hope it's one of Kaesler's swags, but I wouldn't get back in it. Yeah, from there we've been setting record paces. Like we were sub 10-minute kilometres for several kilometres, which sounds pathetic until you try to do it after 300 k's or so. Then it felt very fucking enlightening, and just a lot of confidence that I'm going to make it reasonably well. Yeah, just makes you realise how strong your body really is. Plus, of course, drugs. Panadol helped a lot. I think without Panadol I'd be crawling along crying. But yeah, look, morning has broken. Got big Trev here. Ooh. Who without I would probably be walking on stumps of meat. as it is, I've got, you know, a couple of little hot spots, and got a bigger hot spot on my hand actually than my feet from my super poles. Yeah, it's we know that Sarah, Glenn and Darlene are ahead of us. They're probably approaching Dog Road if they haven't got there yet. They're all looking strong. Yeah. So I think we got, what, 5Ks?
Yeah, just under.
Yeah, just under 5Ks. Might have a little morning jog. Finding that just jogging up gentle sandy hills feels pretty okay. I mean, it's not fucking epic stuff, but yeah, it's immensely satisfying. Anyway, I'll stop blubbing here and talk to you later when it's hopefully a bit warmer. It's not cold, but muscles like the heat. And yeah, all right. Yeah, quickie update. Just gone over 300 Ks. We keep talking about just another park run, so it is actually 8 o'clock, and this is my park run for the Delirious West 200. So this is the official park run sector, and it will be my, what was 300 divided by 5? It's this is my 61st park run for the last 3 days. So there you go, 61 park runs. That's a year's worth. Get a t-shirt. Got the wonderful Pip with me, filling me full of confidence. Nothing hurts much. Knee's good. I can run. I can walk. I can jog. I can do whatever I want to, really. So I'm just taking it steady. Aim to get into Northcliffe before it gets dark now. I think that's a realistic target. Got about 4Ks to go to the next aid, 4 or 5Ks, park run. Darlene's just ahead of us, and Sarah Niven's just behind us, and I think Glenn's just behind them. So, good little pack, shuffling along through the morning mist, just a little bit of rain, nice and cool. Yep, all good. Morning, afternoon, whatever time it is, about lunchtime. So we're about, me and Shaun, 2 kilometres roughly from the last aid station, which sounds good to me. So just been strolling along the Gardner River, feeling good, feeling way better than I should. Way better. It's can't quite work it out, but don't question it. Darlene is probably 5 minutes behind us. Hopefully she roars past me, gets her double plugger. I think she's got like a 24-hour PB at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to drink a beer soon, which could go good or it could go bad. But yeah, it's been almost think I should turn around and run back to Albany now. It's been quite fun. Didn't think of saying that at some points in this run, but it's perfectly doable. I've got one prime person to blame for this, well, apart from me. About a year ago, I just signed up with Glenn Smetherin, just so I could run with a less dodgy knee and just be a little bit more managed, and didn't think his workload was very good, so went and entered the KEP 75 with about a week's notice. Support your local ultra. And I was bobbling down through Darlington with Sue and Bianca, and met this chirpy Kiwi and started chatting and talking about what she'd done. And I didn't know Raquel Ray from Bar of Soap. And she was talking about 200 milers and saying, oh, they're a piece of piss, mate. A piece of piss. So it's you, Raquel. And to be honest, they're not as hard as people make out. Just got to do it. So I guess make another little one of these at the finish line, or very close to it. Yeah, and try to get myself a bit smellier for Shaun. Cheers. Right, I think this will be my final entry because got about 12 k's to go, 12, 13, doesn't really matter, not far. We're going to come in probably a bit over 80, 81 hours. We're walking it in basically with Glenn and Darlene. Yeah. Bit sad it's all over, really. Which certainly wasn't the case at Treetop at half distance. I was kind of hoping it was all over then. And I guess on the plus side, we're hoping for a bit of excitement with the 100 milers coming through. Give us a bit of inspiration, maybe. Be interesting to see whether we get to the finish before they do. We have no idea. We haven't had comms basically since Mandalay. Nobody really knows what's going on. I wish them all the best of luck, because there's an awful lot of people behind us, got an awfully long day ahead of them. Now this is almost over. So, have I achieved my goals? I was hoping just to finish. And definitely going to do that. And I was hoping to finish on Saturday. I think I'm going to finish before it's dark on Saturday. I think I might even finish before the lunch menu finishes at the pub. Maybe not. Yeah. Need a shower. Stink like a fucking badger's arsehole. Everyone's very polite, but you can tell. Saw Nick Swallow back at the last aid station, looking a little bit shocked while we were all so fresh. I guess you don't get it unless you do it. And I don't think everybody's as fresh as us when they finish. It's a very bizarre headspace, knowing that your goal is almost complete and your brain's just right. Got bored trying to do the last sections, and it is another update. So I've broken a tradition of 2 updates before the finish, or the next aid station, which we don't know whether is going to be beer or tainted whiskey. Trying out a new fashion in headdress. Starting to want to kill people. Falling in love with Glenn. Heard a new joke from Glenn, which was quite, that was an achievement actually. I think that's bigger than his 4th finish. Here's a new joke. I've run out of words again. Glenn, having a good day?
Having a lovely day.
Darlene? Yeah. We're just hoping no one's selling a dummy at the moment. We've kind of agreed to finish all together, but you just never know if there's a... Well, we know there's lots of black snakes around here, but there's a dirty snake. But I think we're all honourable people, even though I do have a bandana on now. And I'm as trustworthy as a Mexican bandit. Maybe we have tequila. That might send me insane. Or a bit more insane. Who can tell? Do you like tequila, Shaun? Nah. I thought you said you had a glass of wine at Christmas. All right, definitely the last one. Had a bit of a low, told it to fuck off, so we're having a high now. Just have to maintain it to the end. Ta-ra. Fuck you, it's got Shaun Kaesler.
You want a photo or video? I'll just photo. Video? I'm so
It's sort of blank.
swollen.